Hello everyone, welcome back to another video and another series on the channel. If you guys have been up to date with some of my recent videos, I did say that I want to try and go ahead and use some specific... Why does this not have headlights on? It's the middle of the night and there's... Okay, maybe there are headlights and I just can't see them. Either way, welcome back everyone to a brand new series on the channel. So if you guys have seen some of my recent videos, yeah, the headlights aren't on. I decided to make a series pretty much using one car completely stock and trying to use it as a car to do PR stunts. There's a lot of people in my comments that are new to the game that don't know or can't get 3 stars on some PR stunts. Now, here's the thing. The more you play the game, the more money you'll be able to get doing just random races, and you will be able to get, you know, some very expensive cars. For example, right now, I'm going to be driving the Aston Martin VULCAN. Now, this stock... Have I done anything to this thing? It doesn't look like I have. It's literally brand new. I just took this car out right now for the very first time. I've never driven this car. I've driven the Forza edition, but I'm not going to drive any Forza edition cars in this series. Just completely stock cars. Again, it's a very expensive car, but I want to start off with somewhere at the very beginning at A, which is where Aston Martin is. So the 820 horsepower, 800 newton meters of torque, and 1,360 kilos should help out with a lot of events. I think the only thing I'm going to do modification wise to most of these cars is change so I can have some off-road tires, because that is a little bit necessary to do some off-road events. It's very difficult to go with just normal tires, especially in this game, because back on Forza Horizon 3 you couldn't care less if you had off-road tires or not, or rally tires. You'd take any car out on off-road sections and you'd be perfectly fine. But in this game it's a little bit more difficult. So in this game, I'm going to go ahead and try to change to some off-road tires whenever I'm doing any off-road sections. So we'll start off with a drift zone. I feel like drift zones are going to be very interesting with some of these supercars. So 90,000. Let's just try this one. It's very close. We'll just go over towards. I don't even know why I put a waypoint down. I accidentally did it, but it's very close. Again, this is rear-wheel drive. It should be very tail happy. The only problem is controlling the actual slide with this thing. That might be a problem, but we'll try to see what it's like if I just give it, you know, minimal angle. So the goal here is to do one of each PR stunt. So if I go ahead and show you guys all of these. So speed zones, speed traps, drift zones, danger sign jumps, and I guess off-road events as well. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. I mean, the off-road ones I can possibly try to do. I don't know, to be honest. I'm trying to think here, because there's gonna be speed zones and speed traps on-road or off-road as well. But I think I'll do specific episodes for off-road events. Let's just do it that way, because for off-road events, I have to use a car that can have off-road tires. Alright, so I think for the on-road events, and danger sign jumps are probably going to be some of them that I have to do on the road. So for example, like this one here, where I have to get 365 meters, I feel like this would be easy. You just sort of pass through this, and it is mostly on the road. It is a little bit off-road when you have to hit the windmill, but I mean, other than that, it's still mostly on the road. That I have to use it. So I think for some of those, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep this. I'm just gonna use this car just for that specific event. Or this one here, there's one. So for any off-road ones, I'm gonna go ahead and use the car, and I will only change the tires for that to off-road, and then I'll use it like that. So how about I stick to that plan instead of me just going ahead and doing like what, 8 events or something like that, because I have to literally do speed traps, speed zones, drift zones, and all that sort of stuff again off-road. So I'm gonna stick to on-road for this episode. So we'll start off with a drift zone. Completely stock Aston Martin VULCAN, trying to get 3 stars in it. It's gonna be interesting. No drift suspension, none of that. I think it's on race tires. So let's try going sideways here. I knew that was gonna happen. I absolutely knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Okay, interesting. I have to take it a little bit slower here. A little bit less angle. A little bit of power sliding. A little bit less angle. No sim steering. There we go. Okay, we'll start off with, what's that, 57,000 points. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'll take 57,000 points. At least we got 2 stars in it. Alright, let's try to get our 3 stars in it. Try to drive a little bit better here. Oh, come on. I threw it on a bit too hard there. was good though. And there we go. Nice 96,000 points. Easy 3 stars. I mean, it wasn't that easy, because it's a little bit more difficult to do. I don't even know why I'm checking the map, or the leaderboards. There we go. 90,000 get 3 stars. We got 96. Not a problem. Now, let's move on to a speed zone. We can try to do this one. This was a little bit tight. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this one very, very easily. I feel like this could be good if I use a car that's all-wheel drive to shoot out of corners and all that sort of stuff. So maybe not this speed zone. What else? This definitely can do some crazy things. I mean, there's this one here that we tried yesterday that I ended up doing quite well, and I feel like this one should be decent, especially with the Vulcan. So let's try it. Let's do it. We'll try to get a good run up, and we'll try to do the speed zone. So something like this would be perfect for this car. I feel like it, because it should have a lot of downforce. So that's why I did the drift zone first. That was definitely the most difficult one to do, because I just don't feel like this should be able to drift very well, and it just can't, because it's obviously not built for it. But it is possible to do it. It is very much possible to do it. I don't know how my brakes are on this car as well, so we'll have to figure all of that out. Handling is still very good on it though. Very, very good. I'll be able to squeeze out a 149. So what is our speed zone thing supposed to be here? 90 miles per hour. I always squeeze out 149. Well, we could safely say that that's very, very much done over there. We could do a nice little speed trap here as well. We could try to do this one, which is right next to it. 190 miles per hour to try to get to this. This one might be very, very interesting, because I don't know if this car can actually do 190 miles per hour. So we'll have a look, see what our stats say. 211. So very, very close to its actual top speed of this car. Very, very close actually. So that'll be very interesting. So let's go all the way back here, and we'll see if this can squeeze out a nice 190. Hopefully it can. I'd be happy if I can. So I have to turn around as well. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Let's go back the other way. Keep that speed up as much as possible. Obviously we have to take these corners, so tiny bit slow down. Alright, now just full on throttle. Okay, yeah, I think this can definitely do it. We're way past 190 already. This thing just stays at 200 with ease. What a car. There's 205. So we easily beat out that 190 that we needed to get. Nice. And now we have a jump to do. And I think I will do that one. I think I will do this one. That's at the windmill. Okay, you know what, actually, because I feel like this one should be very, very easy, because I can get a really long run up. We'll try one that I need to actually get the car to handle well. So maybe this one here. 182 meters for this one. So I do need a run up for this, but I do have a corner right before the jump, so this might be a little bit iffy. But we'll have to figure out. We'll see what this is like. Because I definitely feel like the windmill jump is going to be very, very easy to do with pretty much any car, as long as it has like a good top speed. Because I mean, you just go fast and you sort of just go up the hill and that's it. But this one I feel like should be a little bit more of a challenge for this car. Again, there's a turn here, and then there's the jump. Okay. Usually when that happens, just rewind. There we go. Let's get what, 180 something? 189? What did we need to get before? 182. So there you go. Done it. 3 stars on every single type of event. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. I feel like obviously some of them will be better than others. But you can do some of them that are very, very similar to that with this Aston Martin Vulcan. So here you go. If you have the money to spend on an Aston Martin Vulcan, or you got it from a wheel spin or something like that, which I'm pretty sure that's exactly how I got mine, because I don't go around buying cars usually. So I got this in a wheel spin. So if you have an Aston Martin Vulcan, there you go. You can use it for different events. It is a little bit more difficult to drift, obviously, because this isn't really built for drifting, but I feel like this could be kind of fun. This actually feels very, very good to slide off-road. Wait a second here. Wait a second here. There's a drift zone here, right? 100,000 points to go off-road drifting in this. Let's just try it out. There's 95,000 points. With a very, very questionable run. No run up, let's give this a shot. Oh god, it's all over the place. I'm way too far off the road. This is what I needed, just a little bit of speed. Remember, I need to get 100,000 points here. I need to get 100,000 points. I squeeze out 112,000. Oh my god. Come on. Oh, there's no grip. The lack of grip. There we go, 114,000 points. So even for off-road drift zones, this is actually kind of good. Alright, I'm gonna stop. That's pretty much it. This was the Aston Martin Vulcan in the brand new series of pretty much using a completely stock car to do all these different PR stunts. So there you go. For people that are struggling with their specific events and they want to have like a good, you know, modified car for them to do all these events, you don't need one. Just get a stock car, be perfectly fine. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the series and you have any suggestions for any cars you guys want me to use in the future, let me know down in the comments below. I'll definitely try to use them and take them out and see what they're like. We'll see if they're good or they're bad for specific events. But again, this one I thought that it was going to struggle a lot for drift zones. And it did. For most of the drift zones, or not for most of them, but for the first drift zone that I ended up doing, it was literally the worst car to use for it. Or the worst event for this car to be used for. That's what I meant to say. So, other than that, speed zone, speed traps, and danger sign jumps, very, very easy. And even off-road drift zones, I feel like this thing could do very, very well. So, I guess that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, if you want to see more videos like this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it, do whatever you guys want. But that's it. Also, I don't know what to call this series, but I'm just going to be giving it a random name. Either way, that's it. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.